Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick, and here we do talk toys and pop culture of all kinds, and sometimes, just sometimes, we talk a little shit about other subjects. Today is not going to be one of those times. However, we are going to shift gears just a small amount. Today we were in Lexington, Kentucky pretty early, so we decided that it was time to go on a bit of a toy hunt. Now, I did check the local Target first, and I'll show you what I found on the shelves there. Target was sort of a bust, so what we'll do is we'll punch in and take a look at what I found. Alright, here is the collectibles aisle. There is not much going on over here. A lot of Funko Pops, one NECA figure, some Godzillas, that's about it. Some Toonie Terrors. We'll go check out the other aisle. Of course, we got the dinos over here. Nothing new here. Some of the Turtles movie stuff. The Mutation Turtles. A few Masterverse figures. An Aikido with the Turtles. Some Indiana Jones. Is that Britt Baker and Jade Cargill? Undertaker. Guys, not much going on in this aisle. NECA end caps, kind of a mess. Not much going on here either. Transformers over here. Giant Batwing, we see it all the time. Giant pack there. Calabac, that's pretty cool. Owlbear. McFarlane section's pretty bare except for these guys. Not interested in those. We've got that 2-pack. Got another NECA figure from Hellraiser. We've got that Tiger Force Dusty. Marvel aisles looking a little bare with the Titan heroes and things. The X-Men Team Jet, that's pretty cool. Magneto helmet, that's neat. Look up here and there's not much going on for Marvel Legends either. Got some of the Doctor Doom 2-pack and some of the Super Skrull 2-pack. That's neat. Egghead, Ultron. They got that future Ant-Man, Miles Morales, Tarantula. Not much going on here, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, Target didn't yield a whole lot. I mean, the Magneto helmet was cool, but that wasn't enough to really entice me. Plus, it looked like the box had been football kicked in. So, definitely not for me. The NECA section's a mess, and there's just not much on the shelves there. So, what happened next is we actually drove up to the Kentucky Fun Museum to visit Cocaine Bear, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the movie Cocaine Bear, but how much do you really know about the legend of Cocaine Bear? Guys, I urge you to do your research on that one because the movie is nothing like real life, but we did get to visit the actual Cocaine Bear at the Kentucky Fun Mall. So I'll post a quick video of that and you guys can take a look at him. He's actually really cool. Picked up a snow globe and some stickers for the car, things like that. Pretty neat. We got to put the pin in the map for Somerset, so that was awesome. But yeah, Cocaine Bear, guys, check it out. Alright, so the next two places on the toy hunt are actually going to be A+ Comics over in Southland and Toy Headquarters over in Southland. Now, if you guys have any sort of social media or you guys have been to Kentucky or Lexington, Kentucky, if you haven't heard about Toy Headquarters or A+ Comics, this is a good rubric for it, and I'll show you what's in the stores. We were able to actually find a lot in both stores. And pro tip, guys, I mean, I'm not a pro at this by any means, but a good tip, if you want to film somewhere or you're actually just getting started with toy hunt videos like I am, always ask. It's always a good idea to ask, just so you don't offend anybody or offend any customers or rub anybody the wrong way while you're there. So the first place we're going to stop is A+ Comics, and I'll show you what it was in there. We are here in A+ Comics. They have a heavy selection of retro toys, new and old as well. If you look here, they have a hell of a Star Wars collection. And over there they've got some Marvel Select, Star Wars Lucy's, some old Power of the Force and vintage 375, giant remote control BB-8, Return of the Jedi, and over here we have a collection of Marvel Legends. It's a pretty good setup, old and new. Come around here, we've got some Star Wars vintage, like the Naboo Royal Cruiser. Got the Y-Wing Fighter vintage. Down here we got some more play sets, things like that. The First Order. And this way we've got some gallery statues, things of that nature. More Star Wars, some McFarlane, NECA. Over here we got some Retro Joe action. Demon there in the box, that's super cool. Hovercraft. Down here we got some more retro vehicles. Some more G.I. Joe retro here. Got a Spawn statue, some more G.I. Joe in box. Over here we got some retro 90s toys. Some real Ghostbusters, McFarlane Dragons. Some more box Star Wars. Over here we got some monsters. Some more Star Wars. This has really caught my eye. We may pick this up as the animated series Batmobile, and it does have the box. They also have a Justice League Batmobile still in the box with the lights and sounds that's remote controlled. Justice League set. Some of the higher end Marvel Legends. Some Star Trek. Some old Motu. Castle Grayskull is complete. Got Buzz off there. Some more Motu. Transformers. Plenty of action there. Got some more Transformers down there with a really cool collector's case. Come up here and we got some G1s. Some more right here. The Metroplex G1 near complete. Some more here. And over here we've got some various dolls, things like that. Some gallery statues. Of course we've got Funko Pops. If you like those, there's plenty of selection here for that. Come over here to the case with the other Pops. Got some NECA over here. It's a really cool Phantom of the Opera. Some more NECA here. The NECA Alf and Richard Simmons.
How you doing?
Come over and we've got the Mezco Alien. Some more Frankenstein, Last Ronin. Things like that. And here they've got some more vintage Turtles, Power Rangers, 3-0 Lord Draken, that's pretty cool. And here we've got some vintage Turtle action still in the box. Some Turtle vehicles, some Lucy's. You rarely see an Ace Duck with his wings and the egg bombs. Got the loose wall here. Some bags. Got that. Some Masters of the Universe. Come down here, we've got some various Star Wars statues. Over here we've got some gallery. Some more DC statues, some selects. Here we got some more statues, things like that. And over here we've got another case full of statues. And over here we got some Retro Joe again. Got this beast of a U.S. flag sitting here on the table. Near complete. Facsimile comics. Down here we got some more statues, but here's a better look at the flag if anybody's interested. Here's what it is. Going over here we got some Harley Quinn statues. That's pretty much it in here, guys. There's the comics over here in the McFarlane wall in the back. And over here, of course, we got the X-Men statues in the case. Alright, the next place I stopped is one of my very favorite stores in Lexington, period. And that is Toy Headquarters. Now, like I said, if you guys have them on social media, they'll be under @ToyVomit. They mostly do, they actually have the largest inventory of professional wrestling action figures in the nation and in the state. If you go in there and you are looking for a wrestling figure, chances are they are going to have it. And if not, I bet he would know where to get it. And it does have an excellent selection of retro toys, newer toys, retro video games, high-end toys, Funko Pops, wrestling belts, you name it, the store probably has it. And I have never not been able to find anything in there that I would like. And I actually did find something in there, and I'll show that to you at the end of the video. And we are outside of Toy Headquarters in Lexington, aka Toy Vomit. Let's go inside and see what we can find. Alright guys, we are at Toy Vomit in Lexington, Kentucky, aka Toy Headquarters. As you can see, they are loaded down with all the retro and modern goodness you could ever ask for. We've got everything on the shelf from NECA Modern to NECA Classic to some old McFarlanes, some Mezcos. If you look up here, you've got the old vintage Tales from the Crypt Keeper figure, which is really cool, signed by the voice of the Crypt Keeper himself. And of course, you know how they do here, we're watching some wrestling. Got some Thundercats up here, some Motu, some more Masters of the Universe. Look up through here, we got all that. We got some Simpsons action for those of you who are fans. If you look, we got some more Motu. Right here we've got a DC section. If you guys are looking for any of those, the icons, things like that. Turn over here and we've got some more vintage action. Some Mezco Popeye up there. Come down, we've got some Ninja Turtle action. Some Back to the Future. Some more Turtles. Here we got some retro Godzilla goodness. Some Cabbage Patch Kids. Some quarter scale Turtles. Some more NECA action in the shelf there. Some vintage action like Foo Fighters. Some real Ghostbusters, GoBots, Street Sharks, Vintage Joes, Superpowers. A little hodgepodge of everything you could ever ask for. Over here we've got the vintage McFarlane shelf. Used to collect a lot of those when I was younger. Then we've got G.I. Joe, modern and vintage. Some more McFarlane and DC figures loose. For all you Ghostbusters fans, I didn't leave you out. There's an entire shelf of those here. Some extra wrestling stuff, some McFarlane Batmobile, some skate decks, a little Jurassic Park. Here we've got some Power Rangers, some 60s Batman, some more Power Rangers, various Japanese. Come down here, of course, we have some more Hot Wheels Monster Jam, some more DC. Got a Voltron up there. Down here we got some more McFarlane. I will probably pick up that Batmobile. Some vintage Lego sets. Up here we got some more Transformers, old and new. Definitely got some vintage Transformers here. For those of you who collect those, take a look at that. Everything you could ever ask for. And some of the things you might not have even asked for. The Battle Cat up there. Come down here, we got the Build-A-Figure case. You love to see those. You Marvel Legends collectors out there, there are a ton of Build-A-Figures here. If you guys are interested in those. Got some more vintage goodness here. NECA Penguin, some Halo Matrix box set. Down here we got some more mishmash. Over here we got an entire case of nothing but Mezco. Until you get here and you got that classic Batcave back there. You love to see that. You've got the Batman animated stuff up there. Another Batmobile in here. Some Power Rangers, Voltron. More vintage goodness. Come around here, you got some model kits. Some imports. You guys are fans of those, they got plenty. A little Lord of the Rings action, Last Action Hero, some Robin Hood. Some more Halo. Come around here and you have all the dinosaurs you could ever want. The Castle of Lions from Voltron, the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Some more Ninja Turtle goodness, some Star Wars. More vintage. More Star Wars, some screen used props. Macho Man Randy Savage cape. More Star Wars aisle. Got all the Black Series you could ever want. Some 6 scale type figures. Helmets. Vintage Saga.
Yeah. That's
Got all the Star Trek you could ever want on this shelf. Come around here, and here is the Marvel Legends that are vintage. Got some packs of multiples up there. Black suit Spider-Man, that's really cool. Over here, and we've got some random My Hero, Dragon Ball Z, things like that. Got some Sealed Shadow up there, some Turbo Man. Some more vintage action on these shelves. And here we have the bread and butter, which is professional wrestling. They have the largest selection of professional wrestling figures in Kentucky, possibly in the nation, because if you look, this whole aisle is nothing but wrestling. So any wrestling figure you could ever want or possibly ask for, they would have probably. We've got some Stephanie McMahon there, Stone Cold. But yeah, I mean, this entire aisle is nothing but wrestling. You guys can see they're loaded down with it from classic all the way to modern. They've got the multiple packs there with, you know, like the Hulk Hogan and Freddie Blassie, $1 Million Man Virgil, the Flair, Heenan, and Perfect, some micro brawlers. And then we get all the way into the modern WWE Elites and things like that. Turn around here, you've got your entire Marvel Legends aisle. Got Galactus up there. Multiple packs here. Some 3/4 inch there. Stormbreaker, Lucy's. Got your entire wall of Legends here. Guys, this store is absolutely loaded. If you're ever in the Lexington, Kentucky area, come check out Toy Headquarters. They are AKA Toy Vomit on Instagram and social media. Alright guys, so these were my 2 pickups from the toy hunt today. I was able to finally get my hands on a McFarlane Batmobile, and I was able to do it for about $79 with tax, which is better than eBay prices. So guys, if you're ever in the Lexington, Kentucky area, go ahead and hit up Toy Headquarters, because they came in clutch with this today, and it is absolutely fantastic. And I was able to pick up Predator vs. Wolverine #1 because I actually collect comics, and I really do love this Scotty Young cover treatment. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out the toy hunt video. I had a blast doing it. This is actually my first toy hunt video I'm posting. So again, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy that kind of content. It was a good hunt. It did yield some surprising results. I was able to pick that Batmobile up that I've been looking for a while, and I was able to pick it up for around $79.99, so that's under eBay prices, which is good. I know it does need a little paint work because we all know the canopy issue with it, and we all know the Batmobile is not a gloss black color, but a can of Krylon and some tape, we can fix all that. I was able to pick up that Wolverine vs. Predator #1 because I do collect comics occasionally. And like I said, more often I would like to post videos like this. I know tomorrow night we have Media Day at Wicked World Scaregrounds. Now, for those of you that don't know what that is actually a haunt. So I will be filming inside of a haunted attraction, and I will be bringing that to you through the magic of video and YouTube. But it should be a blast. I have no problems doing it. I have met the staff of Wicked World several times working Scarefest. Their scare actors are fantastic, and you hear nothing but good things about this haunt. So I'll go ahead, film that, and I'll get back with you guys in the next video on that. But you guys are awesome. I've gained more subscribers. We've had a burst in video views. You guys are legends, so if you do like this kind of content, I urge you to take the time to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It costs you nothing, but it does mean the world to me, and you guys are legendary for it. That said, I will punch out, and I will see you guys in the next video.